Loneliness. What is it? Do you ever feel alone? That feeling you get when you can't really connect with anyone around you and you feel isolated and not able to make meaningful friendships for long periods of time. According to Mind Mental Health Charity, some people describe loneliness as the feeling we have when our need for social contact and relationships isn't met. For the campaign to end loneliness, the definition they use is: loneliness is a subjective, unwelcome feeling of lack or loss of companionship. It happens when there is a mismatch between the quantity and quality of the social relationships that we have and those we want. Loneliness can affect anyone. Experiences may change from person to person, but the effects on your life can be huge. It's considered by many to be one of the largest public health problems society is facing to date. Nearly 26 million people in the UK reported feeling lonely. We can all feel lonely sometimes, but if this is going on for a long time and it's intense, it can negatively affect our lives, our overall health and well-being, our mind, our body, and our spirit. Loneliness can affect our physical health, creating higher blood pressure and stress responses. Now, stress can affect all areas of the body and also impact on your mind. There's an association between mental illness and being alone all the time. It can put people at greater risk of poorer mental health, including depression, anxiety, and more. Loneliness can literally kill, increasing the risk of early deaths by 26%. According to some studies, lots of things can create it in your life, from a bereavement, breaking up with a partner, retirement, changing jobs, starting at university or college, experiencing mental health problems, becoming a single parent, not being able to share common interests with the people around you, friends or family moving away, or just moving on. Moving home to a new area or country, being without family, friends, or community networks. You may feel lonely at certain times of the year, like birthdays, around holidays like Christmas, Ramadan, Valentine's Day. COVID-19 and the pandemic created more loneliness than ever before, with levels rising by 6% and growing even after lockdown restrictions easings. I took to the streets at the time and asked a cross-section of the public how they were coping with lockdown and the coronavirus scare. Here are a few responses.
By the coronavirus.
Feel lonely.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm stay indoors. Me and my baby will live in the hostel, so I only have one room.
Yeah.
She started walking and she have nowhere to walk.
Right.
But apart that, I'm okay. Actually, I'm still indoors anyway because I'm with the baby. But it's I get frustrated because I can't leave her with anyone to go out.
No.
And then I have to go out with her, and then the risk, and then I don't have so much money to go shopping at once.
Okay.
So every week I have to go and get bit by bit because I have no freezer, so I can't get like meat and everything. So yeah, but when I go out, I meet people like you, and it's nice. At least some communication.
Exactly. Yeah. Do you mind me taking a picture of you?
No, of course not. No, I told you, do whatever you want.
Okay. You stop crying. How are you feeling about the coronavirus?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that says it all, really. This virus scare is something to make us frightened and take away our humanity. We need to push against it and keep doing humane and human things. Today I'm breathing in fresh air and out in the woods somewhere. It's important to try to keep our humanity. I know it's hard for me being cooped up indoors, I get frustrated and stressed out. So I go for a walk and be with nature and feel better. It's depression inducing, it's frustrating, for families are being torn apart.
But I guess the real issues are more about how I got to see my kids during lockdown, things like that. But I was, I just isolated after I lost my sense of smell. And
How were you able to see your children?
well, I mean, you're able to see your children. We didn't think you were at the
Right.
beginning.
Wanna hug?
I haven't hugged anyone apart from my daughter
Okay.
for about, what is it now, 8 weeks.
Okay.
So you've been exceptionally...
Do you want to get a hug? Okay, let's hug it out. All right, thank you.
Take care of yourself.
Although loneliness can be a hard time for many, it can also be a time of self-discovery and self-reflection. Learning about yourself and what you love about you. You can really start to learn about what makes you tick and what really matters to you, what interests you. Human contact is important, so it is actually a good idea to connect with other people too. We can do this by joining groups with people with shared interests and do activities, go to events together. That way, we're not just waking up, working, coming home and putting ourselves in isolation and giving ourselves a poor quality of life. Find informations of groups that you might like in the details section of this video. Let's make time to deliberately ease loneliness. Let's connect, talk, hang out, and live our lives together.